Welcome to the Comedy Here Often podcast. I'm your host, Kevvy. Today, my guests are Ari Matti and Andrea Jin.
Oh, that's an interesting accent.
He's British, dude.
Yeah.
You confuse him when someone has a different accent than yours? You're the one with the crazy accent.
No.
Where are you from?
You don't look British at all.
Who looks British? Who looks British?
Ugly people. Welcome to the podcast.
What a compliment. That'd be great. Yeah, you host it.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, 604 Records. We have here Andrea, Jin, and Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah.
No one's called me that in a really long time.
This is serious. That's why.
Yeah,
I know,
you're so serious, man.
This is serious. Listen, we're doing deals here.
Where's that big dick Minions energy I heard you have?
Yeah.
Minions
Ari
have-
has minion energy.
He doesn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
It's like because you're very just hyper
Jumpy?
and jumpy
Yeah,
and just like yelly. All they do is
Hey.
yell and eat bananas. I feel like that's
Yell and eat bananas?
That's true. I do eat a lot of, like, even the cashier at No Frills, like, recognizes me on how much bananas I get. That is true.
That's your
I eat
main
a lot of
grocery
bananas.
list?
Yeah, because I'm trying to replace, because I love sugar, but I'm trying to replace with natural sugar. And I know there's like blogs that are like, it is not same. But evolutionary, I feel like the shits I take next morning after I eat 20 bananas or 16 McSundays is different. I know.
okay. 20 bananas.
I eat like 20, yeah.
Why are you so hungry?
It's just like as soon as I get to my snuggle position, it's over.
Really?
As soon as I get to my like.
What's
bed.
that slang for?
Yeah. What is that? What is
Snuggle.
What's
I snuggle.
Who you snuggling, man?
No, I snuggle loneliness, you know.
Yeah.
But no, it's just.
That's like when you snuggle your own pillow.
No, I don't do that shit. But I snuggle with my thoughts.
Okay.
Just when I lie down, I just want to eat. I love eating.
I love eating too.
And then I like do this thing like if I open the door, it's like the floodgates will open. Like then I'll start consuming, you know.
Yeah.
But I can like hold it back. Like I can fast and shit. Like,
about eating.
yeah.
Okay.
But as soon as I get like, I think it's like insulin drop or whatever. And also I smoke so much dope that like that's
that's gonna make you hungry too. But you
Oh,
you actually look like you've got your diet under control very good.
Oh, I'm shredded and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's no, it's that I do nothing during the day so I can go to the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of like got Brian Callen energy or something.
Yeah, physical. Yeah,
Yeah, very
I've
physical.
Yeah, my comedy is very physical
Yeah.
as well. And if I like get out of shape, my comedy drops.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you can't be as sort of active on stage.
Although sometimes to be fair, I do a lot of sets holding the mic stand too. I don't like always jump around and shit, depending on the stage.
I've never seen you not jump around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
No, even yesterday at Kino, I deliberately kept the mic
The
stand.
other day you went on to the bar.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
stepped
Kino?
your
no at
like,
12 Kings.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Because I saw spotlights were not on me. And
Yeah,
This is my
so you
time.
went so they
this
could
is
see
my
you?
time. No. This is my time.
Yeah.
And some audience were lit. I was like, who are these people? And I got on the table.
don't deserve this.
And I walked around the whole venue, turning lights towards me.
I love that.
And now I
Stepping
said,
on
welcome
tables.
to show
I
business.
fucking love that.
Yeah, and then I said,
at a
welcome to show business.
restaurant.
Oh yeah, I yelled at people who were like eating by themselves. I was like, look at me.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes.
That's rock
of
and roll, man.
Ripping material. It's 10 minutes of loose 12 o'clock Sunday shredding art.
Because you can't
And you
handle
eat
11.
Your shitty schnitzel.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Your human score in China would be very low.
Wait, what's
Why?
that?
Wait,
what do you
talking
mean?
about human score.
Oh,
Before.
They have that?
Yeah.
See, they're trying to
Some
implement, which
Black
I'm
Mirror
all for.
shit, dude.
Yeah, it is Black
Absolutely
Mirror.
it is, you know,
Yeah.
like, and I'm all for it. We need to get rid of people, block them from the community.
Right.
Don't talk to me.
Right.
I'm better.
So basically,
I want to hang around with better people.
Yeah.
yeah, you get like a score.
Yeah.
If you litter, it goes down. If
Whoa.
you are late on your taxes, it goes down.
The
Oh,
only
dude.
issue I would struggle is they're criticizing the government. But to be fair, I'm not a political guy anyway.
Yeah, I don't care about
Yeah.
If
that.
I get a visa, I love Donald Trump. I don't care. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
You know, if Chinese government comes up, hey, you're doing big gigs now, you're doing theaters. Don't mention that we murder everybody who bombs.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Bing Bao, thank you.
That's his name?
Yes, I don't
No,
You're
know.
a
that is not-
fantastic shill. I love this.
What I'm saying is,
You're career-oriented.
I'm not a political guy, and I
Right.
could do that.
Yeah.
And you said bad score. I disagree. I reckon they would implement an artistic score. Yeah,
Right.
I dropped out of school, and I don't know what minions are, but
Right.
I can do a 12-minute bit about killing people with a crescendo at the end.
You
and
do.
2 callbacks.
That's right. Very talented. So let me ask you this then. If you could do a year of theater gigs and all you had to do to get that gig is maybe flip the switch on the electric chair on like your aunt, would you do it?
I don't even know my aunt. So
Then the answer is
So
yes.
no, I don't want to see. No. Now you're talking about mean people. I'm not mean. I'm a sweetheart of a man, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't show me what you're doing, I'll giggle.
You
I'll
hate
giggle on.
You hate secrets.
What do you mean?
You just said if you don't show me what you're doing, I'll giggle on, which is to me means you don't like secrets.
No, like listen,
have
Brazilians kill
trouble-
people. Everybody kills people. The life sucks. There's horror everywhere. I was walking here past parks where I saw.
Oh, that park sucks, dude.
Oh, dude, that park is overrun. Like pregnant crack whores lying there.
Yep.
It bums me out.
Yeah.
But also, I got a gig.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is my part of my life. I can't fix everything. I have,
Yeah,
I
what
have-
are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have no answers.
No.
Yeah,
exactly.
I struggle with sustainable income. How can I help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Levi reads all these articles and he gets like frustrated.
He gets super into
He
it.
gets very angry.
But I love that. Yeah, I always edge him on.
But
to-
I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
yeah. It's like a point of view that you
Can't
can just implement
save
in your life.
everybody. I mean,
I guess, yeah.
I like to, but
I'll do my best.
yeah.
I made.
But all it does is make me feel bad. That's why I don't really read articles.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like sad shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people are, I went to like Amsterdam, people are, did you go to the Anne Frank
Yeah.
Museum? Fuck no.
Yeah.
It's my holiday.
We're
I wanna
not-
eat
dude.
muffin, smoke dope. I don't want to hear about a girl that got raped in a bridge.
As
or
long as
whatever.
you're eating muffin. People brag about being woke. Maybe we're all asleep. Because I don't pay attention to anything except my own.
I
Yeah, I
like
try not
being
to.
asleep.
Yeah.
Like,
I can do my best.
I lived in China under the communists, and I was like raised on just like nationalistic ideals and stuff, and I didn't know about all the bad stuff that communists were doing in
Yeah.
China until I left China and I came here to Canada, and then everyone was like, oh, did you know about Tiananmen Square? Did you know about this and that? I'm like, I don't really want to know. I had a good time in China. It's fine. I did math and it was cool.
I did
Like,
math and
I
it was
did.
cool.
I learned math and I didn't do art because they didn't have art in school.
Yeah. Man, that park though, it's fucked, dude.
It's
you know,
just- yeah,
you know what's so weird about it? Just if I may.
Yeah.
The weird thing about that park is that one day a year they have a children's fair on that park, and 364 days of the year it's crackhead hell in that park. How do they clean it up good enough to have?
It was like streets of tents. Like there was a whole,
Dude.
like
Yeah.
favelas.
One time I was walking by there and I saw a Rottweiler come running at me, but it had a chain on it, and I was like, "Oh, well, it's chained to a tree." It was chained to another Rottweiler.
Shut up.
That's funny.
I've seen like needles on the ground there.
Oh,
and
yeah, of
stuff,
course.
yeah.
All over the city.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
all
everywhere.
the city, but yeah, there are a lot.
And yeah, there's a children's park in that park. Then I was like, who takes your kids there? Like, look, children,
You
look.
said you saw a crackhead, Mom.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, they have kids, man.
Yeah, dude.
It is interesting, obviously my views depend on my mood, right?
Right.
I'm a little sweaty, and I
Mhm.
was walking here in smell of shit. I am shitty mood.
I know he's
okay?
upset about that.
So
What's Estonia like as far as
great.
the weather's just too harsh to sort of allow
you
this
can't
kind of
just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get somewhere.
Keep on the move.
Of course, there's fucking poverty and homeless people and shit, but also we're not quite so gentrified in terms of like economy that you can get on by with less. I would say.
Okay.
Maybe. And also the drugs here seem to be dank. like they seem to.
That's a
be.
good thing, right?
In their world, I don't want the best fentanyl, but if I,
You want that
but
weak
it seems
fentanyl.
as if I did, although Estonia does have like amphetamine and fentanyl as well, but I don't know what it is. Maybe
definitely
Probably not as good as here,
Maybe
though.
it's also
Yeah,
maybe it's
yeah.
also like obviously you have cultural problems as well, which is different.
Yeah.
Like the native community and all their struggles. That's different as well. So that adds a different dynamic to it. There are places in Estonia that get very cracky, but yeah, because the weather is harsh, and like here, like you'll walk and you hear like ah,
Holy fuck.
And you're like, you like take your headphones off, and
That's
now
a-
that I've lived here, I go like, oh, that's the
That's that guy. That's the guy.
That was
That's
super
awe,
minion of you
right?
to do that. That was minion
Dude,
energy to
that
the
was
max.
so minions,
And,
man.
but in Estonia, I think culturally we would kind of look, we would, you know, shoot him or call somebody. This is not okay.
Yeah.
Like people were like, hey, what are you doing? But maybe also you had that thing, Levi told me about this, that mental
what?
institute that closed in the 80s here. Like, you know,
They
there
just
was
released
they
everybody.
held all the ahs together so they
Yeah,
could
yeah.
awe at each other.
Yeah.
And then they let him out because of some liberal, Levi was
Levi
super
McCashin,
upset.
very funny comedian.
Levi was like sweating while he was telling me.
'Cause he liked it
was
so
like-
much,
He was
or-
like 1986. They let these mental illness people
Oh
go.
my
You know,
God.
so invested. I love
He
it.
probably gets so riled up with you because I never encourage that.
I encourage. You know, I ask him
Yeah.
all the, like if I read a tweet
Yeah.
about something, you know, I'll ask him.
Yeah.
I'll
Like,
did
what do
see
you
the oil
think?
spill? And he'll like, you know, he'll like stop the car and be like, did you?
He stops the car to tell you because he gets too riled up to
He's
drive.
Mr. Oil Spill. Like
Ooh.
anytime a government thing or a
All
government. Yeah.
Canadian issues.
So
He's
Canadian.
very
I love it.
into
I love it. No, you
Canadian
need
issues.
guys like that. He keeps it in check. You know, he like I
But
don't
he
know.
gets so mad, and then I'll be like, "Hey, do you want like a sandwich?" He's like, "What? Why would I want a sandwich?" Like he
When there's
takes-
an oil spill to clean up,
Yeah.
just send him out there with a
Like
rag.
he's the guy when like 250 million go missing. Like I don't know shit. Like
Yeah.
the government could steal from me,
Yeah.
which they probably do.
Yeah.
But I'm so unaware of things that I don't even know what's
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
me too.
But
Yeah.
Levi like notices when like some company in Alberta like skims
Yeah.
20 grand. He's like, wait,
Yeah.
I saw the numbers.
he
Like,
Whoa.
fucking studies.
oh, I love it. No, you need people like that. He's
Yeah.
the guy. See, he's the guy.
Okay,
who-
but it's not good for home life.
Yeah, you
Of
don't
course
like
not.
living with that kind of thing.
no, he'll have a heart attack in 10 years. Yeah. He'll, you know,
He's
if
like
he-
an accountant. He's like a
Yeah.
Twitter accountant.
And then his
Yeah.
career stakes, you know, he keeps getting more book
Yeah.
gigs, so pressure
You
keeps
know-
adding. No, he's gonna hit you
No,
in
no.
6 years. He's gonna start hitting you in about
with a
5.
fiscal fist,
Not
though.
because he wants. Listen, it's not him. You know, you fell in love with the man you fell in love, but he's gonna change, Andrea. He's gonna change.
You know what's annoying? He has like the stress of an accountant or a lawyer, but
Yes.
it's like he doesn't have that job.
Oh, you
He
should
has-
get it.
No, he
has
stresses about the
salary
20
of a
grand.
comedian.
I've never experienced that with him. He's
It's
always
'cause-
quite whimsical when I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have that energy, you know. You have
Yeah.
long hair and you smile and shit.
Yeah.
But I'll tell him like, "Did you hear?" And he's like,
Yeah.
"About what?"
Yeah.
I think
And,
it depends who he's with because he.
I rile people
Ari
up.
I
definitely.
like that about you,
riles
though. I
people
think
up.
this city needs that in the comedy scene, so that's why I'm most sad that you're being deported.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, everyone's too chill.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like.
They need motherfuckers crawling on the bars, moving the lighting and shit.
Because it's my time.
It's
Bring
your
all
fucking time.
Bring all your Estonians here. Bring all the minions here.
We just run
You
this
know,
town.
that's the plot of the Minion movie. It's 3 rep minions go to like America or something, and then they find a home, and then they bring all the minions back to America. So you could be the first.
Oh, like immigrants.
the pioneer minion, yeah.
I don't think you don't really remind. I don't know that movie very well, but you remind me more of the Game of Thrones dude. If you took like a
Joffrey.
creatine souffle more often or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got.
All the evil characters.
I'm not evil. I'm a sweetheart.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not. It's just
Yeah.
also my accent. I know it sounds like
I love it.
super rough.
I fucking
but
love it,
I do
dude.
enjoy like
Yeah.
saying shit like that.
Can I just tell you, like, you're very attractive. Like,
Yeah.
is that a struggle though? Like, as being a stand-up and being taken seriously, being like very handsome.
I'm handsome here
What do you mean?
because but ugly people here.
Oh.
You know.
You think so in Vancouver?
No, some people say Vancouver have very,
Yeah,
No,
man.
I
very
was.
attractive people.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm
Okay.
kidding. Victoria though, they're hot,
Okay.
banging, like 70-year-old women.
Oh yeah.
Banging because they have that yacht money. You know, when your
Yeah.
husband has yacht
yeah.
money, you don't
Okay.
like even lift a thing for 30 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
you're
so happy.
so your tissues stay fresh or whatever that
Yeah.
is, right?
Mhm.
And you're like always in that fresh ocean
Being
air.
angry all the time makes you like
Absolutely.
uglier
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
over
yeah. They're so
time.
chill there. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like hot chicks that I was talking to, and I asked them how old they are. They were like, I'm 119.
That's so old, dude.
Yeah. But they kept everything in pristine condition.
Yeah.
It's like
It's-
they sleep in rice. You know, the moisture just comes out.
Oh, I love that. That's a good idea. Like maybe a
Sleep in
Ziploc bed, maybe.
No, you're supposed to keep the moisture in.
See,
That's
I don't
how
know
you preserve
science.
youth. You know, my mom is crazy with like moisturizing.
What does she do?
She
I heard she's younger than you. Is that
Yeah, it
true?
makes sense because the sun fucking makes you older, right? Dries or
She
whatever.
sleeps in water. Yeah. No.
Sleeps
But
in a float
she
Yeah.
she's just very into like preserving her youth. She's scared that she talks.
I'm terrified
about,
of that. I'm terrified.
Me too.
I want to look like this till I die.
I think you will, because you're
don't
being
know, man.
deported like next week, so you might die that way.
Yeah.
I heard your mom sleeps in a mister. Is that true?
In a what?
A mister?
What's
It's one of those things you get from IKEA that just shoots out the nice scent. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Does she live here?
She lives here, but she goes to China for business. Yeah, she
Okay.
has like a few restaurants there.
Okay.
I think actually just one, and then like a beauty salon or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what she
What's so
does.
funny, Ari?
I think she's a con
You did
man.
like a yeah, like
Yeah,
she's
I
a
don't
money
know.
launderer.
Okay, no.
She should
but-
talk to Levi.
No. But she just doesn't
Also,
really
you know
tell
what?
me
Levi's
what
rich.
I do. She
Levi's
does.
rich, you know.
Yeah.
Is he?
Levi's
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we've been talking about that because
Yeah,
he will
yesterday.
like slip in normal things that are not normal.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be-
like what?
Like he'll be like, oh, like I'm like asking me like, what are you doing on Sunday? I'm like, oh, a couple open mics, a couple of gigs. I'll ask him what he's doing, and it's like, oh, I'll just drive to the cabin that my parents have, just ride the motorboat on the lake, you know, just chill out.
Yeah, just chill, hang
And I'm like,
back.
All
not
things
a-
I've never done before
It's not
ever.
a normal.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
incredible. You get to participate in that lifestyle, though.
I know. I didn't know this.
We're
and
going,
then-
right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah. All
yeah.
three of
Man,
us are
I would
going.
love to go on a boat, dude.
Yeah, come with us.
I would, for real, I
Come
would
with
love to.
us. Yeah,
I
yeah,
get a
yeah.
sunburn probably though.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Just
good.
that's the time to get sunburn on a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get sunburns out there?
No, because I'm Asian.
Oh, I'm 1/4. You think maybe?
Maybe.
Do you water ski?
No.
I can't do anything like
You can,
that.
Yeah,
like,
I can do
wakeboard.
anything. Also, I'm a really bad like a snow guy, and everybody in Estonia is great at snow shit. Like they'll ski, snowboard, backflips with the thing that with a motor sled, like everything. They're
Yeah, I
like
can't-
killing it with snow.
I can't do
I
anything
can
like
do anything.
Yeah. I can basically only do like what I'm doing right now in my whole life. You know what I mean? I've got and I can barely do this. So
Like when I
Like
was
sitting.
when
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
when I was a kid, we went on a family holiday to Austria for 2 weeks, right? And you know, like my parents were like, oh, we want to get hammered and ski and like have fun and shit. So you kids go to like ski school and snowboard school, right? But that was the time. Remember we talked about Triple X, right?
yeah.
And there was a scene there where he killed it with the snowboard too.
Oh
right?
yeah. He's good at everything. He's like the opposite of me.
Yes, and then there's the old James Bond movies. There was one with Roger Moore where he was. I think that's when he was making his debut as James Bond, where he like skied down a mountain, an avalanche, and bad guys were shooting him.
Yeah.
and he like did a backflip, and then the
So cool.
so cool.
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, I want to go.
I think you
that
could do
shit.
like a movie like that though. I think you're like good looking that way.
Dude, I want to be. Listen, I'm not even kidding.
Not
Like,
hitting
my
on you.
life dream would be
Yeah.
like a villain guy in a James Bond movie. I don't care if I'm the guy who like comes
See-
in and gets kicked in the head and done.
But maybe like you're a villain because you're better looking than James Bond. And he's mad about it.
yeah, that's some teenage
Is there
James Bond. That's
a
some like
new James Bond though? Who's the new James
No,
Bond?
it's still Daniel Craig. They're shooting right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Are
he's
you-
great.
Do you love that franchise?
I've seen especially the older ones when I was like, because when I was a kid, Spider-Man, I was like, this is some nerdy shit.
Yeah.
Like you get bit, shoot. But James Bond was like, you shoot like web out of your, like that's so stupid. When I saw that scene when he put his hands out,
Yeah.
and he had to have fingers like this.
Like, hey yo, dude.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
In the James Bond movie?
No, and in Spider-Man, no,
Oh, Spider-Man.
Like I'm just bringing an example.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I liked the Tobey Maguire one. It was lovely. They were
No.
kissing, romantic.
Tobey Maguire.
No. Well, you remember when they were upside down in the rain kissing? I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a sensitive
Have
boy.
you rewatched any of them now though?
I don't want to rewatch it
Okay.
because it's nerd.
It's
no, I
really
cut it off
bad.
after the kissing ended.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
The end fight, you go
You just
through.
watch it to get horny.
What I hated was that what I hate about superhero movies, it's always like I'm the nerdy loser guy, and then I get the powers, and now I'm really cool and awesome.
Yeah.
They don't portray. If you're a nerd that's been like beaten in school and shit,
Mm-hmm.
you're mentally not a hero. Because
Right.
they don't like
Why?
muscles and the things from my arm are not going to help
Yeah,
me.
they don't
I'm
smooth
still,
out
a pussy.
You don't smooth out your personality.
I'm still a
now
pussy.
that you can do this.
And when I get that power, if you're like a nerd at school who gets like beaten up in the bathroom and you get superpowers, you're gonna murder people.
Right.
100%.
They're gonna be villains.
How are you all of a sudden like really like
Yeah.
and
So
all of a
what you
sudden
say,
he's like
everyone?
sacrifice his own life for
Yeah.
this girl? No, you're a nerd.
dude. He's like better looking now for some reason. His
Yeah,
hair's
yeah.
slicked back.
And I didn't like that dynamic that you get it for free, you know. But James
Yeah.
Bond, you know, he lost his parents in the Swiss Alps. That's the story, right? Went to an orphanage, became a Navy SEAL.
It's like Batman, kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Do you like Batman?
Yeah, loved Dark Knights. Christopher Nolan, an amazing director. You know.
Because I don't like superhero shit either, but I like Batman. So maybe that's why we like that.
For
It's
some
like
reason-
less nerdy.
So
or
why I
something.
got into James Bond was because he like banged chicks and shot people. Like he wasn't like you know
Ultimate
like a
alpha.
nerd like you know like oh I'm humble but also I'm cool.
Yeah.
He was like no I'm the shit.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
bang
That's
this
true.
chick, shoot her. That was every James Bond movie. He always shoots or the first one gets murdered somehow, and he's like oh shit this is the mission. Like, and I was like, oh my god, you can fuck chicks in Cuba, shoot him in the face, and then get the Russian chick too. That's the wife of the villain, and then shoot the villain. Shoot cool cars, martinis, travel the world, bang bitches.
Kill
I'm
them
in.
after.
I'm
Yeah.
in. I was like, that's how I got nerdy. So I started ordering like James Bond magazines, like models. He had cool like gadgets. Mr. Q always gave him like a cool Aston Martin DB5. You know, like bad guys would die. I love it.
Do you like the Bourne Identity movies?
Yes, very good franchise as well. You know, cool. Like you're like a trained killer.
Yeah, I like that
Do
one.
you like Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise, well, it's awesome. He's very good at action movies.
He's crazy, so it translates.
Absolutely.
And it looks really cool in the movie.
See, he's like insane to that level in a good way, what you need from an action. Because action movies are stupid. Like when you're shooting them as an actor, you know, when you're doing like a Goodfellas or a Godfather, it's a deep, intense experience, a drama, it builds up. So you have to become that
like
character. And it's
meaningful.
believable, at least as an actor, right?
Yeah.
But when you're like, oh, like Vin Diesel, you're like, okay, you get on the tank, and you ride it like a rodeo, right?
Yeah.
And then you shoot everybody, and you get in the tank, and then you kiss the girl, and you're like, okay, let's get in character.
Yeah. Let's
right?
make our cars fly and
But
kiss,
Tom
like,
Cruise,
meet each other.
Because he's insane. You're like, you're robbing this thing, coming down with the rope, and you can see it in the scene in his eyes. He's the guy. Right?
Yeah, like he believes it. Yeah.
I kinda
When he
love
runs,
that.
you know, he's that fucked up.
You know
face,
what? You know what is the weirdest thing? I mean, we all know about the Scientology and when he was jumping all over the couch on Oprah and holding their hands and shooting with laser beams and stuff. I didn't actually watch the clip; I just heard about it. But the weirdest thing to me is that like Jimmy Kimmel invited him to a Super Bowl party, and he came, but he brought his mom. That's weird. And he brought cupcakes and a football. That's weird.
See, that's the thing that he thinks.
He thinks
normal people hang out.
Yeah.
My mother love her very much. Close human connection.
Yeah, he's trying to
Bring
act like a
cupcakes.
human instead of a
Yeah, yeah.
replicant.
People
Like
like,
he-
cupcakes. I'll bring cupcakes.
And a football because
he
we're going to
read
watch
so many
football.
scripts where people brought cupcakes.
Yeah.
So in his head,
He's kind of like the real Tommy Wiseau in a way.
Yeah,
he's just
very
trying to
true.
act like a human
true.
being.
Yeah.
But
you
also
know?
his experience is impossible to even comprehend.
Yeah, totally. You can't really hate on him for that.
Oh, it's impossible. Like his life, you know, just bang. Wasn't he with Nicole Kidman? Was
Yeah.
that-
And
Dude,
then
when you bang Nicole Kidman pussy, make like blockbuster movies,
Yeah.
fly jets, go to Scientology where they salute you. Like they literally salute you and you have things and you really believe that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
You know, in Scientology, you can be of another religion also while still being in that religion. So
But
I
that's-
think it's a career move.
I didn't know it was
Of course,
that
but at
chill.
Scientology also they do that shit. Tom Cruise can do whatever the fuck he wants because you know he's Tom Cruise. He's not like some shopkeeper who they're trying to.
He's been in the zone for like 3-4 decades.
Yeah, in the zone too.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
doesn't like post on Twitter,
Yeah.
go on podcast, chill.
Right.
Never, right? You never see
because he
behind.
fucked it up that time with Oprah. They don't let him out anymore. I
That's
think.
so crazy because that audience was eating it up, and so was Oprah. And
Of
then
course.
in
Yeah.
retrospect, it was like that was really strange. I think
Yeah.
Oh, super strange.
Yeah.
I think it's just like because of internet culture to just look at it and judge it. 'Cause
Yeah.
if
Also,
you're
you weren't there. Maybe you were there. It was like funny.
Because if
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
If you were there, you're like with
Yeah.
him. You're like, oh, he's so excited. Everyone's so excited.
Seemed like he was on ephedrine to me. Like he should be chilling in that park, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the crack mom.
No, he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's still it is interesting that with the accessibility of superstars now, like you hear them on 3-hour conversations on podcasts. You will read their direct tweets that are from their like thoughts and shit and responses. So you create this connection, but there is that allure of like Johnny Depp's, the Tom Cruises, the Nicole Kidmans. Like Keith, who's that guitarist from Rolling Stones?
Keith Richards, right?
Yeah. So mystical. Like, what is that guy actually thinking? And then on one interview, he'll be like, last year I was in a car accident and I banged bitches in Russia. And you're like, wait, what?
Like it elevates them. It makes them like they're gods.
Mystical thing.
The
right?
more the less you know, the more you're like, oh, he's so awesome or she's so great.
Yeah, I don't like when people sort of criticize successful celebrities or musicians, whatever, for being egotistical. It's like, good.
Yeah.
What do I want them to be fucking humble?
Right.
I don't want that. I'm humble, but it's not on purpose.
Also, they have to have that egotism to make it in that field.
Yeah.
Do you know?
You have to have like leader charisma.
Oh,
yeah.
Because your whole life, people are stomping you, shitting on you, hating you, disappointed in you. After like
you
usually
just have to
artistically,
not give a shit.
unless you break too early, which is a disaster, right? Like watch Justin Bieber. He's gonna kill himself or do something. 100%.
No.
You just made her so sad. She's a huge fan.
No. I don't. I'm not talking about
He's
his craft.
doing
But
great
what I'm
He's
saying
just an
is,
example.
what I'm saying is, if you're 17,
We'll do a different.
and
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That's who we'll use as
I
an
don't know
example.
shit. He could
but
die.
when you're like 16, 17, and you go to Sweden for the first time, and chicks are sprinting towards you. Have you seen those videos when he
Like
gets in
pussy
public?
first.
Yeah.
Sprinting, grown women. You're 17. You're supposed to be insecure.
Yeah.
Your best dream is to finger a chick. That's a natural progression for a young
I cried at the Justin Bieber concert that I went to the first time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And to like see, I look into the crowd and it's millions of girls. Like from week to week, I see just all these faces.
Yeah.
When I make contact with them, they cry. That's not a normal human
No,
interaction.
That'll change your chemistry
for a
up.
developing boy, right? A male especially. And when they're like, Justin Bieber drove a Lamborghini into
he
a war.
peed in a
how
bucket.
could he? I'm like, of course.
That's it.
You
Right?
give me 10 grand, I'm killing somebody.
I'm doing murder.
You give me
You're doing murder.
You give me a platinum. I'm reading the book of James Brown right now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's a monster.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
criticizes him and shit, because he domestic abuse and all that. I'm like, he grew up in a whorehouse and became the biggest star, one of the biggest stars in the world, right?
Yeah.
All through hard work.
Yeah.
Of course,
Is he the
he's gonna be insane.
Funk
Yeah.
musician? No.
James Brown.
James Brown, shoot him.
Wait, who am I thinking of? Who's
Shooter.
the super freak?
This is that's Rick James, but I love that you are.
Okay.
I don't even know what to
forgivable.
say. I love this so much. This is.
Yeah. I didn't know Jonathan Thomas Table or whatever. I didn't know that
This
guy.
is him right
so,
here.
So
It's because I moved here when I was 10. I don't know any. pop
Her version of
culture
James Brown is like.
references.
I grew up in Estonia.
Okay, well,
I like how she's like, I moved
Listen,
here
I'm not
when I was
from
10.
here, okay?
I grew up in
Oh, yeah, we're
minus
both
40
immigrants.
Celsius where it was like modem internet. And I
is there
heard,
communism in Estonia?
used to be, Soviet. We used to be under the
Yeah.
Soviet reign.
Okay.
Before these were on, Ari called Andrea communist.
I know.
I heard.
I mean,
that. I like
In a
that.
positive
not,
way.
but like,
yeah.
there is definitely some programming in there,
Mm-hmm.
just from going to school there for 10 years.
Also, it's not only, it's just that old, like, I still, when I do like stand-up, sometimes like Cuban people, Spanish people, Brazilians, Italians, Asian, a lot of their communities who are like first-generation immigrants or second-generation whose parents are still influenced by the old world will relate to my act, even though we have nothing in common
that's great.
of color or
Oh
culture.
yeah, every time I see you do like immigrant or communist stuff, I'm like, yeah, that's
It's
hilarious.
because the mentality of the parent, we were raised by people who, your whole life was, if you have kids, let's get them food, keep them alive,
Yeah.
we're good, right? Like that's the whole, we were raised by parents who prepared us for the world they grew up in.
Yeah.
They didn't raise us to be in this world that is kind of coming up
yeah.
now, right?
Mhm.
They raised up like my, when my mom like looked at me as a baby, she must have been like,
Yeah.
there's bread tokens. I gotta get this
Right.
kid. I gotta hide soap
Yeah.
so I can fucking.
I was never
Wow.
asked like, how do you feel? Like,
Oh,
do you want
yeah.
to do this activity?
You
Does
know,
this
like-
make you feel good?
Yeah.
Like if I like kids are like, I'm trying to be
Yeah.
gluten free or something.
Yeah.
If I would have told my
peop-
mother, Mom, can you?
Oh, yeah.
She would have been like, oh.
I would have gotten slapped.
Move out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would have gonna. Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm like, I'm trying not to eat meat and potatoes every fucking day because that's what we ate. Meat and potatoes every
Oh, you guys were
fucking day.
keto.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I eat.
That's what he's
well,
saying.
now it turns out I ate great because
Yeah, yeah.
we ate was like fucking meat and
Yeah.
potatoes. That's
Yeah.
it. Cabbage, right?
Yeah.
Also very good.
Love cabbage.
Yeah, sour cream, bam, right?
Oh yeah. It's like
Like-
you guys are having a cookout every day.
It was kind of like, because also like potatoes are so huge into our, because they can grow under the snow too. So that's
Oh,
huge
yeah.
into our like culture and shit.
What a brilliant root that is.
Yeah, magnesium, bro.
Was your family ever superstitious? Because like growing up in depression, it's kind of you just rely on like superstition.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because
It's-
my grandpa's family, my grandpa got kicked out of his home at age 8 because a fortune teller came and said that he was bad luck and he's gonna suck all the and like.
Well,
good
that's some
luck
like
out.
Eastern Asian shit.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
we
that's not
didn't
fair.
Get. No,
Yeah.
that's a whole. Yeah.
He got kicked out. He was homeless from 8 to 18, and yeah, he lived on the streets.
crazy.
And like he would what's that thing where you go to a university and you just listen in, but he didn't pay for the
Like
class.
a lecture. But,
Yeah.
Oh, you'd like sit in. I get
Yeah,
you.
yeah. He sat in on lectures and he taught himself, and then
Whoa.
he got a job in engineering.
That's badass,
he's
dude.
like the craziest guy.
Yeah, that's like real immigrants.
Yeah.
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 Like I talked to a 70-year-old man here
Yeah.
who also lived. That's crazy story.
I know.
8-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Amazing.
Like,
And he
you
doesn't
hear-
understand what I'm doing. He's like, so you tell jokes? What the fuck?
Of
What
course
is
not.
what is this?
Of course
Do
not.
they pay you?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, no.
Of course not. I met this like 70-something-year-old Estonian guy here who came here when he was, I think, 12 or 14. He built a raft with his friends and just came
Whoa,
over.
that's so cool.
And you think about that experience,
That's
like
insane.
that's insane.
Yeah.
You know, like I was like 14, I was like, Mom, the limited edition of GoldenEye, 1995 with Pierce Brosnan. The limited edition had it where he fucked another chick.
Oh
I needed to get that one, and my mom had to go to London to get that one. But I needed
Really?
Mom. That was my struggle, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Basically the
So-
same thing is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
same thing
Yeah.
as my grandpa.
He was
Yeah.
like on a raft, drowning his cousin to make it lighter.
Drowning his cousin.
To make it lighter, you know.
Yeah.
Waves.
Yeah.
Ate
Rowing.
potato skins, right?
Yeah.
Lost his mother
Yeah.
on the way, you know, like shit like that. That's how he got over.
Very difficult
Yeah.
decisions.
Yeah, I'm like,
And you're like,
I'm
I
like
want
12-hour transfer in Stockholm. Just kill me. You know what, Norwegian Air, you suck. Yeah.
I feel like you both would be probably pretty good at speaking to older people. Like you have charisma and maybe, you know what I mean? I think you both have very good communication skills that way.
Thank
Like
you.
divorced dads that hit their wives and shit when they see my
They
act,
love Andrea.
they're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes
Of
old
course.
people will come up to me and they'll be like, "We loved you," and I'm like, "What? You're not supposed to understand.
You're not supposed to be my
me."
demographic.
But
nah, old people,
I
if
like
they're
that they
out
do,
at a
though.
show and they're open, you know, it's all about
Yeah.
your character as well. You know, it's you know, there's a way to grow old and go through the rough times you were brought up on and be angry about that and portray your anger on other. I mean, there's plenty of old people who are just cunts, miserable cunts. Right?
Yeah.
And Estonia, of course. I
Yeah.
mean, all those. Remember when you like have fun with your friends, and then some cunt would like lean out a window. Keep it down. I'm trying to watch. Shut up.
yeah,
You're 92.
Yeah.
I'm 10.
yeah.
Best time of my life. Don't ruin my childhood.
Right?
Like now when I see kids on a bus go ape shit, I try to go, you know, I get angry.
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to be the guy who's like, you know, I don't want to be that fucking miserable cunt of a
Right.
human.
Yeah.
Let them climb and go ape off. That's fun, right? Don't stop fun.
It's the best years of their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are old people who are like that, right? And they see like stand up and they're like, how can you joke about this? My life. Fuck you. Okay? Or you can laugh about anything and just be
Yeah.
like, you know what? The world is what it is now. It is different. I don't relate. Fuck that. I'm old. I have 10 years left.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to these shows, giggle at these. And sometimes when
Yeah.
I see old people like cross their arms when I do a bit, I look at them and I go, what? You guys don't fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll laugh because they're like,
You're
yeah,
bringing
that's
them into
true,
the conversation in a
Right.
relatable way because they
Yeah.
do fuck.
Because
Yeah.
you're trying to tell me you weren't 20 and whenever, I don't know, bombs were dropping, you weren't getting fingered behind a dumpster. You weren't going through that. Are you telling
Yeah.
me that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dumpster's a good bomb shelter, I bet.
Whatever.
You know? So,
Yeah.
yeah. Do you guys, so Vancouver is kind of known as no fun city, coming from different places. Do you find that to be true?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
That's the nickname
I
of
do.
Vancouver because shit closes early and
Ah.
No,
Well-
I find that I can never find like a good waffle place that's open past.
oh, you
He
got-
means
Or-
like nightclubs and
Oh,
shit.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, and drugs.
No, I'm with you though because I think waffles are more fun than clubbing.
Yeah, and going to a
No,
place and having
you guys
dinner.
are fucking. Fuck you.
Wait,
No
what?
Fun no. Fuck all of you. Do you understand that Vancouver is a destination in the world?
I agree.
When I was a kid, before I even knew Canada existed, I didn't know you guys were like. My mom still doesn't understand that this is not America.
Oh yeah.
Like when I was, I spoke to her a couple of weeks ago on the phone, and I was like, "Oh, I've been to Seattle a couple of times." She's like, "What?" And I'm telling her about crossing
The border, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And she's like, "What? Why would you cross the?"
Yeah.
Okay, but don't you think Seattle is more fun? Because I went over to Seattle and then everything's open late and like
So-
people are downtown. They're walking around at night. Like there are no one on
Shut
the
up.
streets except for Granville.
No, there's fucking Lucy's Diner, 24-hour
That's where you get
diner,
your waffles.
24 churches, 24-hour chicken in your mouth,
People are gonna hang out at churches.
milkshakes, 3 a.m.
Listen, he's just discovering all these things. He's from
No,
a
I'm
foreign
not.
country.
But I'm saying mountains, 3 a.m. Drugs, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the
I forgot-
fentanyl you can eat.
Right.
Fresh mountain air
Right.
every day.
I forget I'm talking to a crazy person.
No,
A
you
minion.
forget. In Estonia, after shows and shit, you don't eat. There's
Right.
no 24-hour diners because there's not enough people to create that market.
Right.
After 11 a.m., you drink alcohol or you eat pussy. That's it.
Right.
That's it. We don't have like food.
Those things are pretty good.
Yeah, but here you can, dude. It's amazing. Yes.
What happens
do you mean
after
no
your
fun?
shows there?
Hey, no fun city. It's your life that sucks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you know what? That's true because you have Estonia to compare it to, and you're like, this is great. But everyone here is like complaining, and it's like,
It's
we
true.
have it pretty good.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, I get it. You just get used to where you grow up.
Yeah.
But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I get that, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I left Estonia to understand how much I actually enjoy going back there now.
Yeah. Are you excited to go back?
Oh, fuck yeah.
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 You were back recently, right? Like last year.
I was there for January, yeah, for a month. But it was like
Right.
show. I didn't even chill. It was just shows and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw pictures and it was like huge crowds and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, Ari's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm doing theaters back home, actually.
So crazy. That's so
But
cool.
It's a small comedy.
What's your podcast called? Is it still going over there?
Yeah, it's called Tuissisööjad.
Mm-hmm.
It's about eating pussy.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Oh, thank you.
Just randomly. Just
Oh yeah, I
random.
told you because it looks like Ren and Stimpy to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
I
you
see-
can have one.
I see those stickers around here all the time, or on you all the time, but I never knew.
Here you go,
what it
Andrew, that's
was.
for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just a podcast. Podcasts are just like picking up in Estonia. Estonia's going through that. We're always like a couple of years behind. So when
China too.
when I did my podcast with
They're getting Britney Spears right now.
They're just getting Jonathan Taylor Thomas now.
Yeah,
no, they're just getting Nickelback.
Yeah.
And it's just like we did a podcast with another comedian, Mikael Meemaa, and we just started talking about how we love eating pussy, not even banging chicks, but just eating pussy and going home. Like that. That's my
Sick.
dream, right?
Yeah.
Fingering a chick,
Yeah.
eating her pussy, and leaving, coming on her ankles
Yeah.
or something. That's a
You're like a
dream.
provider.
It's not that. I just love making chicks come and go home. Like.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a provider. You're like a good person. You're a good Samaritan.
No, I don't think. No. I want to eat your pussy,
For selfish
even
reasons.
if you don't want it.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like
Right.
I love it. Like
You
I just love-
selfishly.
and he does.
Like they don't
too.
even need to be there.
And he does too.
They can just leave it in the room and then you come in and do your thing and then.
And then like episode 4, we were like, we've been talking about eating pussy for 12 hours, 4 episodes.
Jesus.
Might as well name, because it's not, see, pussy eater sounds like this douchey, like, dude, yeah, let's talk about eating pussy. But pussy eater is like a
Clever. Okay.
eating, like it's a
I
childish
love
way
the
to
word
say.
pussy.
You do love it?
Yeah.
That's
it's
good.
like-
Yeah, it's just,
It's
pussy
like chill,
eaters
you
doesn't translate.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
eating.
So
is
that
like,
word is like a funny word for
Aggressive.
grown-ups to use as well.
Yeah.
And we started getting like a lot of emails, a lot of traction within the community. We won some awards and shit.
That's
Like,
so
we
cool.
Really took over because we were the first
World's
kind
Best
of,
Pussy Eaters Awards, or
best podcast of the year.
oh, okay,
12 hours of pussy eating.
yeah.
No, but every episode is 3. Now there's fucking hundreds, over 100 hours.
Wow.
Of and we do listener emails. It's a lot of like female. We're very like pro feminism, where dudes will be like, you know what, like dudes will write these bullshit emails where they're like, I was with my girl, but you never suck my dick good, and then we're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
you
man.
ape?
Yeah.
Right? And then, but sometimes chicks would write too, like, I cheated on my husband because I had to. Those cunts that will like be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah,
Oh, I was lonely.
yeah, he didn't take care of me because he was on business trips and
break
shit.
up.
And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, exactly, break
Yeah.
up, or he's trying to.
It's like an
provide
advice show sometimes.
but we always give the worst advice too.
I love that.
Like, sometimes they'll be like, we're not unhappy, but we have 2 kids, we need to work through it, and we sexually still love each other. It's not like there's not enough sex, but the fire's missing or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh yeah, this is what you. So you go to like Narva, which is like the slum part of Estonia, right? You go there, buy an unmarked gun, you shoot him, right? You cut him up,
Yep.
hide him,
Yeah.
just get rid of him, right? You can take the money. We give advice like that.
Okay. It's like KGB kind of.
No, but it's just we make some bullshit up.
Okay.
It's just
I love that advice.
Yeah.
I just think that's good advice.
Just kill somebody.
Yeah.
Also, that will revitalize your life. 'Cause
Yeah.
It makes it all about, I'm a murderer now.
Yeah.
Before you're like.
Maybe you had no purpose before.
Before you're like, my kids, they're like weird. This one doesn't talk to their classmates.
Yeah.
This one's into Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah, Ari told me to kill like people twice yesterday because I was saying I was gonna make videos with my dog, and he was like, "You should kill your dog in the video."
No, but let's be honest. Serious, if you're in that competition, Serious XM. People
That'd
are
go viral.
People are like on the street, like, vote for me, I am Goofy Man, And then comes Andrew on, and you just fucking
And I'm just pounding on my
pound-
dog.
pound your dog, and you look at the camera and you go, "This will continue if I don't win. I'm gonna vote."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you want to win, all I'm saying, you know the way.
Just-
So right
kill
now
my
you have a
dog.
creative way, and
Right.
let's try to.
It'll
make
be
this-
original.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you can win. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Well, that was a good episode. Covered a lot of important topics. Ari, how do people find your podcast?
Oh, fuck the podcast.
Okay.
Tuisisöö for Estonians.
I do know one Estonian in town, and she does prison tattoos. I'm not kidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I get a present tattoo from
Yeah,
her?
she's my signature tattooed on her.
Yeah, you should give me her name because
Okay.
I want to get a new. I got this tattoo. My first tattoo I got in Vancouver.
Sita Park is her name. Oh, I love that.
Push and Believe. It's Stephen Brody Stevens, a
Brody
great.
I
Stevens.
love Brody Stevens.
Yeah. Sadly, when
Passed
he
away.
was one of my favorite. When he killed himself, I did the tattoo on the day. Push and Believe.
Oh,
That's
I
what he
love
said.
him.
And I was
Yeah.
like, that
That's
was like,
nice.
yeah. But I want to get more tattoos and definitely prison tattoos.
I'll introduce you. Andrea, people should vote for you so you don't abuse your dog, I heard. So
Or
on
I'll kill
Serious Top Comic, we'll
Yeah.
do that. How do
Also,
people do that?
Oh, sorry.
Well, the link hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
So
This is probably coming out in like 3 weeks. So
okay, cool.
yeah, yeah.
But follow me on Instagram. I'll put it on there.
Okay.
And my Instagram is just my name, Andrea Jin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your weekly
Or I'll
show.
kill my dog if you don't.
I
Yeah.
will kill your dog.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I will
I'll
help
kill
you.
He's gonna do it regardless. Look at him.
I'll hold your dog while you just pound on him. The
Good.
way you're laughing at that is so funny.
Your weekly show?
Oh yeah, I have a new weekly show on
Do
Fridays.
I gotta be a manager?
at Instant Theater, 9
What-
p.m. Please.
Every?
Every Friday. Every Friday. He's
From?
coaching me from May 31st. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Also,
job.
we are doing.
Yeah, we are together at Rio Theater
Mm.
on
July 3rd.
July 3rd.
Yeah, I'm
it's gonna be
headlining
a
a show.
big show.
Great comedians opening. Andrea, Ola Dada, Andrew Packer, maybe Dino Archie's going to do a set.
Great.
It's going to be great. It's
And then
gonna
you're
be a lot of
leaving
fun.
right after, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like you're bringing your luggage to the show.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because I'm going to an after party and then straight to the airport.
Oh my god.
It's going to be sad to lose you in this city,
I
man.
know.
No, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're all going to make it.
Yeah, let's all go party.
Andrea's dog might not.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's a dead.
If your dog listens to this, he'll be like, oh, very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you play this.
Good.
That's a good place to leave it. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to the Comedy Here Often podcast. I've been your host, Kevvy. Make sure to follow us at Comedy Here Often on all formats, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. And make sure to follow Andrea Jin and Ari Matti as well. Thank you for listening, and we'll check in with you next week. Bye.